Everyone, I've been making Percy Jackson YouTube videos for a long time now, but I realized I've never shown you guys my collection of Percy Jackson books, so I thought, let's do it, because I have a lot of Percy Jackson books. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Let's just get into it. So let's start off with the OG Percy Jackson books. First off, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen these books before, maybe. I just have the box set here. I think this might have been like a 10th anniversary or something. Either way, it's like a special edition of the 5 Percy Jackson books, and it's actually kind of cool. You can see the New York City skyline on the books right there on the spines. And like, I won't show you every single one because I'm pretty sure you've seen these covers before, but like, you know, it's like these covers, Lightning Thief. So it's just those 5 books right there. Oh, and in case you couldn't tell, my box is literally falling apart. I have to hold it with 2 hands because otherwise, like, the books will fall out. I guess I can hold it like this, but still, it's not in a good way. All right, next up for the OG Percy Jackson series, I have the Deluxe Collector's Edition, I don't know if that's the right way, of the Lightning Thief right here, and I'll actually show you because it's pretty dang cool. There it is, the Deluxe Collector's Edition. This came out when the first season of Percy Jackson television came out, and I actually didn't buy it until right before the second season came out because I didn't know about it, but yeah, I got that right there. It's pretty neat. And then of course, what that means, since I bought that book, I obviously bought the Deluxe Collector's Edition of the Sea of Monsters as well, and this one, dare I say, this one's cooler than the first one. I mean, that is so cool. I didn't show you the sprayed edges of that one, but the sprayed edges are really cool in this one. It has waves on it, like water. These collector's editions, they are kind of pricey, but they're just really cool to have. They're really neat. And then for our last OG Percy Jackson book, I have this edition of the Sea of Monsters. I got this at my local public library probably in like 2010 or something for like a reading program. It has the movie characters on it. I know we hate the movie characters, but I think it's still pretty cool just because like I don't know that many people that have this book, and yeah, so it's pretty neat, I guess. All right, now moving on to the second series, the Heroes of Olympus series. I have this box set right here of all 5 books, and as you can see on the spines, they're very cool. Once again, it shows each of the POV people in each book. Everybody who has a POV in the book is on the spine of each book, so that's pretty neat. And the covers for these are really cool. I'll just show you the first one here because I actually think this one's really cool. There's the 3 amigos riding on Festus the dragon. So yeah, I really love these covers. I love this box set, and this box set is actually not falling apart like my Percy Jackson one. And then this is really random, but I do have this version of the Blood of Olympus, the last Heroes of Olympus book. I actually bought this like right when this book came out. I did not have that box set yet. So yeah, bought this, read it, loved it, still have the book. All right, now we're moving on to the Kane Chronicles, and yes, I am including it because it is a Percy Jackson related book. There's actually a couple Percy Jackson characters that appear in the 3rd Kane Chronicles book. And as you can see here, there is a sliver on that side. And what is that, you may ask? Well, that's the Red Pyramid graphic novel, although I have been told that this is not the full graphic novel. I've never read it because I'm just not really into graphic novels, but it's at least part of the Red Pyramid graphic novel book. So that's a pretty cool thing to include with this. Oh, and also each of these books includes the short stories between Percy Jackson and the Canes. So like this first book here, the Red Pyramid includes the, I believe it includes the Staff of Serapis short story. And then the second one includes the Son of Sobek short story. And then the third one includes the Crown of Ptolemy short story. And speaking of those short stories, they're all inside of this book, Demigods and Magicians, which includes all the 3 stories I just mentioned. And yeah, it basically just incorporates them all into one book. Don't ask me why I bought this. I just thought it would be cool to have. It's a pretty neat little book. And kind of in the same vein as the Demigods and Magicians book I just showed you, I have these 2 books as well. The Demigod Diaries and the Demigod Files. I'm pretty sure you guys all know what these are. But once again, I just wanted to have these. Like, I listen to audiobooks almost exclusively now. But just having these books is really cool because I do like both of these books a lot. All right, now we're going to move on to the Percy Jackson Senior Year Adventures. I do have both of those books right here. I have Chalice of the Gods and Wrath of the Triple Goddess, and I will be buying the 3rd one when it comes out. Hopefully, well, it might come out next year, so yeah, I'll probably buy it at that point. But yeah, both of these books are pretty neat. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the covers. I've always said the UK covers are much better than the US covers, and I stick to that because if you've seen the UK covers of these, they're so much better. But I'm not going to complain, you know, they're still cool to have. All right, now we're moving on to the Magnus Chase series because that's once again in the Percy Jackson world. It has Percy Jackson characters show up in it at various points. I only have the 3rd one, The Ship of the Dead, because this is when I started buying hard copies of the books. Like, I think I have the 2 books before this in the series on ebook. I think when I bought this was actually cheaper than the ebook, which doesn't really make sense. But yeah, that's why I bought it. I actually did an unboxing of this on my channel, so you can go check that out. I think it's still around if you want to see it. And then I did buy also 9 from the 9 Worlds, which came out a year after The Ship of the Dead. This is like a collection of 9 short stories set in the same world as Magnus Chase. So I don't like this too much, honestly, but still cool to have. And finally, we're on to Trials of Apollo, and I only have 3 books in that series as well. I have The Burning Maze, The Tyrant's Tomb, and The Ship of the Dead. Once again, this is right when I started buying these books. I mean, this is right when I started buying physical books. That's why I don't have the first 2 books in this series, but I believe I do also, like the Magnus Chase series, have the first 2 books on ebook. So in some form or another, I've probably bought every Percy Jackson related book, but just not all in hardcover or paperback, whatever, physical. And off screen, I just counted up how many books I actually have, and it is 27. Now, like I've shown you, that's some duplicates, but still, that's a lot of books to have in one world by one author. So yeah, I have 27 books. If you can beat that, let me know in the comment section. Even if you have less than that, still let me know in the comment section how many books you actually have, because I'm interested to know. But yeah, with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.